Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss attributes of series. First of all, we are going to import pandas as PD and we are creating a list named S containing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as its values. Now we are converting this list into a series using pd.series where S is capital. Series is the object equals to pd dot s capital series parenthesis s, which was the list. Now the series we have created, we are getting it printed with the implicit index, that is 0 1 2 3 4, which is automatically generated. Now we are using the first attribute, that is index, series dot index. In output it gives us the range index start 0, stop 5 and step 1, which means that the series start at the 0 value, it ends at fifth value. We always know that the range goes n minus 1. That means if the range is till 5, it will go till 4. Thus the range start from 0 to 5, and thus the last index is 4 with a step value of 1. 0 plus 1 that creates 1, 1 plus 1 that creates 2, and 2 plus 1 that creates 4, and 4 plus 1 would be 5, but the range is still 5, thus we cannot move any further. This was the series dot index. Now if we want to put an explicit index, we'll use series dot index equals to, we are putting a list of explicit index values which are string, thus quoted. Now after that, when we'll print series dot index attribute, it will give us answer as index. In parenthesis it will give the range of index in a form of list, comma d type of this index is string. The string d type is denoted as object in the Python series. As we move towards the other attribute, which is series.endem. Series.endem tells us the dimension of the data object that is in the pandas. Now as this is a series, it gives us 1, that this is a 1D array. As we move to our another attribute, that is dot has nans. Now we move forward to has nans. Series dot has nans tells us if the series has any element which has an empty value or not a number value, that is nan value. However, the series has all the values filled, thus this returns us false. Another series attribute is series.dtype, or we can use series.dtypes. It returns the D type of the series. As series are primarily homogeneous, thus the D type of the whole series is denoted here. The series has the D type int64. Everything in series is denoted with 64 in their D type. Another series attribute is series.shape. Series.shape tells us the shape of the series in a tuple format, where the first before the column, before the comma, it tells us about the number of rows it has, and after the comma it tells us the number of columns. As series only have rows, thus the series.shape returns us value just before the comma, and after the comma it's empty. Thus here the answer is 5 comma. Another series attribute is series.empty. Series.empty tells us that if the series is empty, that is it has no value in it, or series has value. If the series is not empty, it returns false, as in this case. But if all the values in series were nan or empty, it would have returned us true. Now an important series attribute is series.item size. Series.item size tells us the bytes per element. Bytes per element, that is number of byte each element of a series acquire. Here it is 8. Now similarly related attribute is series.n bytes. Series.n bytes is equals to number of element in the series has. For example, this series has 5 elements multiplied by byte per element. Here the series, and usually all the series has 8 bytes per element. So this 5 gets multiplied by 8, giving us answer as 40. This was all for today. Thank you.